You're live.
We are live again. Hey guys, we're doing something different today. We're going to try to cast this through.
He thinks he's going live on Facebook as well as YouTube.
So if you guys are on Facebook, jump over there real quick. Somebody just see if it's even going live. I don't think it's going to do anything.
It says it's
It's
starting.
going
Oh, there it
live
goes.
too.
Two.
Maybe I didn't know what I was doing.
Video's starting, but it keeps spinning.
Who knows? Well, we'll just keep going what we got going on. So looks like it's live now. So all right. So we are testing something over here on Facebook too. So we're going to try to stream two different sides, see what happens, because we have a lot of people on Facebook that want to see us. So here we are, guys. We're live on both of them. So we have a lot of things to get through today. We're going to wait a few minutes to see if once everybody jumps back on, because we have people jumping on now. So we'll see what happens.
I know, no shoulder harness. How exciting is that?
Yeah,
really. But let's pause for a minute. Talk about Wind Down Wednesday, courtesy
that's
of
why
Sumner
she can
Crest,
that's why she can
Sumner Crest Winery. Tonight we're having my favorite Orlando Gold, which is a sweet peach wine.
So has anybody, since we've been doing this for a while now, we always put a plug in for Tiffany over there at Sumner Crest Winery. Has anybody scheduled or been to her winery yet for the Harvest Host? Has anybody made it? She has her notes. Yeah,
keep talking. Don't let me distract you.
You kind of went in front of me. So let me know if you guys have made it to Tiffany's at Sumner's Crest. Did you like it? Are you going? Where are you? I'm at a loss today.
I know. You're struggling.
What are you doing?
I was gonna read something, but I will stop because clearly you need my attention. I was gonna talk to Gottywalk Travelers. So they told me 4 to 6 weeks I could take that sling off. They also told me I could take it off like when we're just sitting here doing nothing, but up and walking around it needs to be on, because the fear is that if I fall and try to catch myself, I will dislodge everything that they did to put it back together. So we don't want to do that. And I'm also still supposed to wear it to sleep, but it's making me nuts not being able to do things. And I don't mean like go lift weights or anything. I mean, just I'm right-handed. And so like use my right hand. So I got on my client portal yesterday and I messaged the doctor and said, hey, since I'm not going to come back till 8 weeks, because his schedule and mine couldn't align, can you give me something else to do exercise-wise? Because the only thing I can do at this point is lay flat on my back. With this hand, I grab this arm and I have to lift it up as far as I can. And I can get it almost completely flat on the bed above my head, which I thought was awesome. So can I lose the sling or do some other exercises? And they emailed me back today and said, no. You can keep it off when you're sitting around doing nothing, but other than that, you need to use it. And because the tear was so bad, the doctor doesn't want you doing anything other than that one exercise. She did give me one other thing that I could try with a band, but if it hurts at all, I'm not to do it. So I'm a little down about that today. But I'm not wearing the sling because I'm just sitting here, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to just fall off the sofa.
I hope not. Maybe after a couple glasses of wine, she might. I'm still trying to figure this thing out on Facebook, so I guess we're just going to skip that.
He's going to fight with that. It might be worth it.
All right, guys, we have 21 on already. So, hey, if you guys get a chance, just let everybody know we're on live. All your fellow RVers, let them know we're here. We have a lot to talk about as far as more campouts, because everybody keeps asking us, when's the next one? When are we going to do another one? All kind of stuff camp out. So we are switching ourselves more to camp out rallies, modes. You guys are asking for them. We're going to start getting them together. So we are working very, very, very hard on getting all those together. So hopefully you guys want more of these, and you guys will show up for all these. So
next one up is the Keystone, but it's too late for that. Yeah. If you're not already signed up, you're not already signed up. But there are some people over there in those comments that'll be there, and I'm excited to meet them next week.
See what the comments are saying real quick. Let me see if I can get this going real fast.
Fusion had fellow Fusion owners at the winery last week from the meetup. Cool.
And then we're in Indiana, and it's 91 degrees outside. I'm starting to sweat because I had to turn the air conditioner off here so we can hear you guys.
I mean, what in the world is that?
We were in.
I will say, though, here so far, anyway, it gets cool at night. Not like cold, but cooler versus in Virginia. Once it gets hot, it's just hot. When you wake up, it's hot. When you go to bed, it's hot. It doesn't really get cool anymore. So there is that. But it was miserable today. And it does get humid here. Not maybe as bad as Virginia, but humid.
We'll try that one later.
I think you gave up on Facebook.
Yeah,
so
I gave up on
y'all over
Facebook.
here
I tried to give up on that a lot. Table. Maybe I'll play with that later. We'll do a test.
Hey from Maryland. Hey, John, Kenny, and Rhonda. Dwayne Duncan.
Oh, there's a question. I see big caps already.
Did you get a pic or the rig from the last live?
Nope. I didn't see any.
Who is that?
I don't know. Ask me.
Cheap reviews. We had this conversation. I just can't remember. Hey, Shribes. So we went, I don't know what y'all did for Memorial Day. I know a group of you were at Chesapeake Bay in Virginia, and it rained all weekend, is my understanding, so that kind of stinks. We were in Michigan, and it was beautiful. Not to rub your noses in it, but it was amazing.
Michigan was freeze warnings in the morning, frost warnings in the morning, and it was
hot during the day.
780. I don't know what she's talking about hot, but
it was hot out in the sand.
So we went out to Mears, Michigan, out on the dunes, and I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know if you guys ever been up there to watch the dune people on the dunes. It was people from two-wheeler motorcycles all the way up to, I guarantee you, $100,000 sand rails and all that kind of stuff. So that was unbelievable seeing how fast some trucks and stuff can go up these hills. We went out with one of our friends, a couple of our friends.
Jeeps, side-by-sides. In our group, Jeeps, side-by-sides, dirt bikes. Four-wheelers. We don't call them four-wheelers anymore. So, they call them quads.
As you guys know, we're in Indiana now, and that's why we went up to Michigan from Indiana. We spent some time with our buddy Steve Showalter up there with Showalter RV.
We can put a little plug in for him. For anybody that needs an RV or maybe something done or whatever, if you're near or within a reasonable distance of Napanee, Indiana. They have a 4.8 Google rating, guys. So for an RV dealership, I think that says a lot. But they're family owned and operated, and they invited us along on their adventures for Memorial Day.
So this weekend coming up, we will have the Fusion on their lot opened up for the mobile display unit there, helping them talk to some people about the RV life, talking to people about who wants to get into RVing,
what it's like.
Come take the tour through ours. So if you're in, I know there's a lot of people up here. We've heard of a lot of up there, and we've seen a lot of people. So if you're in the Napanee, Elkhart, Goshen area, Friday and Saturday we will be at Showalter RV in Napanee. If you're looking for a toy hauler, he is going to have some.
He's having a hella sale this weekend.
So we can't post any prices or say any prices because they say, whatever the rules are for dealerships, but we can't say any deals in the prices. But if you want a toy hauler this time, it doesn't have to be Keystone. He has KZ. He has, what was there, another one there?
Has Keystone. Well, he has Keystone Fusion and Impact.
But it also has KZ, the Venom. The Venom. So there's going to be a lot. I
think there's a couple other smaller KZs.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of toy haulers up here. So if you're looking for a toy hauler, now's the time to get it because he's going to give you one hell of a deal. So we will be there most of the day Friday, all day Saturday. We would love to see one of you guys up there, some of you guys up there. So we got nothing going on. Come visit us if you're in the Indiana area.
We're going too fast over here. I can't keep up. Okay, let's see.
So how was everybody's Memorial Day weekend? We just talked about ours. We had a great time. Did everybody have a good time? Where did you camp? We know a lot of people that we know hung out at Thousand Trails Chesapeake, and I know you guys had not the best time down there. I saw you guys talking about how much it was raining down there. We didn't have any rain. It was beautiful. So how was your weekend? Where were you guys? Did you have a great time?
Can I just say how odd it was growing up on the East Coast where we're a couple hours from the beach meaning the ocean in our world. There are dunes there. However, you don't dare walk on them, drive on them, anything because they're protected. Like you can get a hefty fine. for doing so. Some places you can drive out onto the beach, but the dunes are off limits no matter what. So it was very odd this weekend. It was a very cool experience, but Silver Lakes has this huge sandy area that's dunes, and you are there to drive on them. And I said there wasn't a beach, and I was corrected. There is a beach. However, it's Lake Michigan. So it is still water, and it was sandy. However, not the beach the way the beach looks in my head. So for all of you, wherever you may or may not be from, would it be weird? So all my East Coast people, would it be weird to go to a beach that was a lake, not lots of waves, and you could drive on the dunes versus not? Because it was very different for me. We had an awesome time. It was just different than anything we'd ever done.
Cool. Movie star Dwayne, movie star Ramsey. Yeah, she's getting to become a movie star on our social media page. So, and she bought one of her shirts. So she posted on the FindUsCamping page the other day that she did get her FindUsCamping shirts. So don't forget, guys, if you want to FindUsCamping shirts, make sure you guys get them. If you get them, post them so we can see them. You
did not get the pic of the HGT.
No, I didn't.
No. So no, we did not get it.
Never saw it. Send it again. Doughboy, we are going to Keystone tomorrow to do some stuff as far as the Keystone Rally. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have somewhat of a itinerary, but yes, there will be some kind of potluck. I don't remember exactly when it's going to be. I'm
fairly certain, and this is subject to change, there's going to be a potluck where Keystone will be providing the meat, maybe barbecue, that I'm not positive with, and we will all bring sides, desserts, that kind of thing. And then I think there's going to be a full-on potluck one evening. But again, subject to change.
We'll let you guys know. Emma has a question for you in most serious voice. Why would you take me to a campground without a playground? Oh, you were
in Indiana?
No. Oh, yeah. You're talking about up here in Shipshewana. Because there is no, but you have all the horses and the Amish and all that.
So all kinds of cool stuff to do.
You're going to love it, Emma.
Going to have fun.
Saturday was beautiful.
The rest sucked.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So cheap reviews. I don't know. Did you try to email it? FindUsCamping@gmail.com.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Maybe
I checked my spam. I always check
you
my
did.
Spam,
He just checked his spam the other day because he was going through it. Hey, Melody, stay as long as you want or as little as you can. It's all good. John Kenny, I don't know. That truck, maybe July.
They said 4 to 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks ago.
And then they called after that and said 4 to 6 weeks.
So
I think that's just their answer, 4 to 6 weeks. They don't really know.
How's the new solar setup? Actually, if you can look behind us, there's a building. We're still there. We're still testing. We're still playing. This is a whole brand new setup nobody else even has. So, of course, we're running into a little bit of difficulties, but we're doing that for you guys. We're learning, and they're learning. We're testing. So when it's ready to be
we're helping with the R&D.
When it's ready for you guys, it'll be ready to go. So
it's a pretty cool system. Though.
Yes, they did a lot of work on it today. I can run all 3 ACs now without any issues, which is pretty sweet. So we'll know more. We'll tell you guys more when it comes up.
Whoa.
Well, hold on.
Did I go too far? Yeah, here's where I was trying to be. There we go. We're back.
All right. So for all of you Endless Caverns fans, we locked it again for next year. I don't have the dates yet and don't have the prices 100% yet. So let's get the contract for it.
It's going to be around the same time of year as it was last year.
Of course, it's the first week of May. So be looking out for that. We're going to shoot for 100. We had 84 last year. We're starting this one up early. Once 100 hits, 100 done. I'm not taking on any more. No 101, not 102.
No.
We are going to stop it at 100 because it just gets too many people and it doesn't get personal enough for us the way we like it to be. So all of our rallies, except for maybe 1 or 2, if we have some big, huge major rally that we have some partners that are helping us with, it will be capped at 100. So when we go live on that one's going to go pretty quick, I think, because everybody's asking about Endless Caverns again. So I'm hoping to know something by the end of the week, exactly the dates and the prices, and get the contract for that one. What else is on there?
Yes, RV Life. Oh, I guess Derek's answering that. Yes, Joanne. RV Life, RV Trip Wizard. That is our go-to.
Yes, and we have a link for that for, I think it's 7 days free, and then you get 25% off.
I think.
So that's all on all of our links. If you guys want that, we've been using it for we've been using over 100,000 miles now.
Mm-hmm.
We did the math on it the other day. 100,000 miles with RV Trip Wizard. It's taken us down 2 wrong roads. And one road,
we made it though. We didn't have to back out.
Yeah, we didn't have to back out. So I use it. We use it every single time that camper is hooked up. So we really like
and we use it even when the camper's not hooked up, because
Yes.
you can tell it you're not in your RV anymore. You just want to drive and you need directions, and it works for that too.
Chincoteague has 8 sites left. So that one's a kind of a small camp out. That's only 25. So if you guys want to really be in the middle of a lot of the small camp out, that's just a minor one. It's only 25 RVs we're going to have there. So there's 8 left on the water in the Chincoteague. So if you want to come to Chincoteague, sign up, get that one done. That was 8 last week. I don't know where it is now. It might even be lower than that one. So.
And Emma, I don't know if there's a playground there or not, but they have a pretty amazing pool. So if there's no playground, they do have a pool.
Anything else on there? Future trips. What is?
Didn't do anything. Yeah, because Melody got a new rig, so she's still moving in.
Yeah, and I'm
exciting.
sorry we've been tied up, busy. I didn't get to see your premiere on that one to see that you got the new rig.
But I've been creeping on it.
We're back. We're
people get new stuff.
Yes. Anybody looking at getting new RVs anytime soon? We're up here now, of course, in the RV capital of the world. There's RVs. The transport drivers are still pulling a lot of them out. We've been helping Showalter pull some the last 2 or 3 weeks. We've been pulling for them. So they're selling. I don't know what people are saying as far as they're not selling. They're going out the door just as quick. So are you getting a new one? Are you looking at new ones? Trying to trade yours in? Trying to trade ours in?
No.
Maybe. Who knows?
No.
Might be.
Doughboy Brian says the weather was great Monday, but it was windy and filled the air with pollen. Yeah, pollen's abuse.
We've chased the pollen since February this year and all the way down to Texas, all the way up here to Indiana. Then we went to Michigan and the trees were just blooming out, just got full bloom on it. So I think we just missed the pollen there, not too far, but we've been in pollen for a while.
I think Ray did the coolest thing. Ray went tent camping.
You have an RV, buddy. Why do you go tent camping?
Because they do like the Appalachian Trail. So Shenandoah National Park. Him and the son-in-laws, I believe it is.
And they all came home.
Yeah, they do it every year. They go somewhere. I remember when they did it last year. So that's pretty cool. That's a real camping weekend.
One day I might do that.
Hiking and then sleep in a tent.
One day I might do that with you. If it's not, you did too much hiking on this one here. I don't know if I can handle that, but.
Let's see.
There's Bridget again.
Didn't camp Memorial Day. Yes, congratulations to your daughter for graduating. That's awesome. Amanda Key, I saw some pictures of your outing. I didn't notice where it was. Silver Valley, Sailorsburg, PA. I don't think we've ever been to Sailorsburg.
My shorts came?
Your shorts came? I'm scared to ask.
No, it says shirts. His shirts. On the bottom.
Okay. Whew.
Cool.
Sure
you got to wear them. You got to wear them next week to the rally. Everybody, if you come to the Keystone Rally, make sure you wear your FindUsCamping stuff. It's co-hosted by us, so it's not a big deal. So you can wear your shirts.
Dwayne says, "There goes her head swelling. You should stop. Be nice,
dude." Let me tell you something, Dwayne. When we first met you, you said, "Can you please film me? Can I please be a movie star?" You wanted to be that movie star at one time too. So, Bridget, don't let him fool you. He. If you saw that when we left Endless Caverns and he was out there waving, he wanted to do that. Don't let him fool you.
Tiffany. Yes, I think 2 potlucks. Again, that's subject to change. But we are going to be at Keystone tomorrow, and we'll be talking to Casey, so I can probably confirm that for anybody. I think there's going to be an email that Casey sends out that has kind of an itinerary. I could be wrong about that as well, but yeah. Anyway,
we don't have 27 people in here. Did you guys all let your friends know that we're here? Because this is about you guys. It's not about us. So text all your friends. I know you guys have at least 2 friends, so text them and say, "Hey, check this link out." My goal is to get this up to 100 one time. I want to see at least 100 people on our video, on our live. So text them on. It's only 8:20 on the East Coast. So I know if you know people on the West Coast, it's only 6. So let them know we're here to see if we can get that thing up to 100. I'd appreciate it.
What is this? Oh, they spelled months wrong. Oh, that's not touchscreen.
She has a new computer. It's not touchscreen, so she knows how to move it now.
I rarely use my touchscreen, but every once in a while. Emma giggles. She's trusting that you'll be able to entertain her in Indiana. It's going to be great fun, Emma. I promise.
We have a lot of fun in Indiana. So what else I have on our list of talking to do here?
Confirming, do you have our correct email address? Haven't seen emails, but hey, it's probably us.
Who's that?
Joanne Schreiber.
I have your phone.
Well, you can look, see if her email's on there.
I'm trying to get back to where we were in the thing.
Joanne, do me a favor. Can you email us at FindUsCamping@gmail.com? That way I'll definitely have it because that's where it'll come from.
All right. So Sutler's Post, let's talk about that one more real quick. So which we were talking about solar just a few minutes ago. We are up to 47 people at Sutler's Post. So again, thank you all for spreading the news. I still want to cap it at 50. So 3 people.
Know. Yeah, we're right there at it. So I don't know about
so if you're in the Mechanicsville area, not in Mechanicsville, Maryland area, right there, Virginia, Maryland line.
But Maryland.
In October, you don't want to miss this one. Everybody seems to really, really enjoy this one. I think it's going to be more than 50. We're at 48 now. I just talked to Future Solutions today. They're excited. They can't wait to talk to you guys all about solar. Tell all your friends. You guys have been doing a great job. There's like 3 or 4 of you guys that are recommending or talking it up, because every time somebody says, we have friends that said when they're going that we want to go, keep it up. If we can get more than 50, we'll do more than 50. We have plenty of room out there to have a lot of them. It's going to be
the fun part's going to be getting everybody parked.
Yeah, we're going to try, in case you guys are on here, I'm going to let you guys know before the email goes out. That's why we're asking for what sizes. You have in sizes, because, of course, the longer ones are going to be up against the fence to the back because there is a little bit of a hump. The longer ones out there may have to be out there. But I'm going to try my best to put them in by brands and models so we can get a pretty cool picture. That way.
So it can get everybody with each brand.
That way it's
together
not.
Together and do a group.
Joanne, I just got your email, so it just came through. It's not to separate everybody. And it's not separated at all. But I want to put the drone up. I want to get pictures up there. That way the Keystone people can post the Keystone stuff. The Grand Design people can post Grand Design stuff. If you're in a Class A, whatever, you can post the Class A stuff. So it's not separating everybody. It's just trying to get everybody.
It'll be cool pictures to post to like your brand's pages and stuff. That'll be fun. Even though we're all different, we'll all be together.
When we all come out of the campers, we're all one. And that's how it's supposed to be. Everybody to be one. It's not brand specific or anything like that. It's just for pictures.
Yeah, I custom build one too.
We did.
I agree though. But tacos cost too much. And say draw it out. It's a custom build. There's a difference. Yeah, I'm not a tent camper anymore either, Melody. And it was only a brief moment in time. We did it twice. Once was good, once was horrid, and that was the end of that.
Nobody said creep away. Let me tell you, if anybody knows Lisa, I don't know why she wasn't a detective, NCIS, CSI, PD.
Don't be jealous of my skills.
She will know everything in the world about you.
I might not remember it, but I will know it at some point.
She creeps very hard on Facebook, so she's going to find something. So, yeah, she is a creeper from way back.
Just think how dangerous that could have been.
Look at the clouds
back in the day.
Those are real.
I know, it's pretty.
Let's put this up.
It's still light here, really light here.
Look at them clouds. Look, maybe it's funny how the clouds won't show up now. We'll put it back down so you can see the clouds.
That's crazy.
Oh, well. All right. What do we got up there?
There's a lot. Oh, Elizabeth said she's in rehab, which is kind of sad because she was in an accident, but she might be getting sprung next week, so that's pretty exciting. Camera shy? Yeah, that's not a thing.
Who?
You're gonna have to get over that, Brian.
Brian.
Fournier.
Oh.
Fournier. I don't know.
Oh, you're camera shy. Game on, buddy.
Shouldn't have said that.
Game on. Lisa,
Jimmy
yes.
is too.
No, I'm not camera shy anymore. Lisa, yes, the shirts. The Sutler's Post, we are creating shirts for Sutler's Post. Sutler's Post is doing the design on it. It is going to have hopefully some horses and some campers in the background, and it'll say something similar to 2023 FindUsCamping, Camp Out Sutler's Post or something like that. So,
and the way they're going to do them is so if you're coming to Sutler's, I'll be emailing you. First of all, if you're planning to come to Sutler's Post and you have not gotten an email from us, please let me know, because we think we have sent emails to everyone. But as we get the information on the shirts, we will be emailing everyone with pricing, because again, we don't know that until we find out, what it's going to be. They're going to be, just like a t-shirt with, I think, a single ink color, like probably one or two shirt colors.
She's thinking, she has no idea.
And a white ink. Like, it's not going to be any full color, anything, in an effort to keep them as inexpensive as we can. But once we have pricing and a design, we will send an email out to everyone, letting you know how much they're going to be. We need you to get back to us as soon as possible with the size, with all that information, how many you want, whatever. And we will have them at the farm. You can pay and pick up then.
These are special edition.
You must be there.
You have to be there. We're not sending them out if you're not there. So you have to pick them up there.
Yeah, because we're not shipping them. We're not going through our normal site. He's gonna have them done, and we're gonna just collect money there. But I'll need to know sizes and whatever ahead of time. So as soon as I have that, I will send that out, and we'll get rolling on that. Oh, it just jumps. That's what it does.
Well, you gotta find a camera
right there, because this was at the bottom. Bridget, she's giving Dwayne a hard time. See, Dwayne, it's all your fault. That's right. If you're here and there's 28 people here,
yes, Melody, please
go over there and like.
See if we can get 29 likes, thumbs up. YouTube loves the thumbs up. We're at 11 right now. See if we can get it to change to 29 real fast. So I know a lot of you guys watching on TV. Sometimes you do on TV, can't do the thumbs up, but if you can give us all those, YouTube likes it better, and they help promote us a little bit better moving it around. So,
Joanne, I do not have the schedule with me. Again, the schedule I have is very set in jello. So yeah. I'll say that. But I want to say, I don't have it with me, but I want to say that Friday was the day that if you're going to have some free time, there might be some free time.
Yeah,
I could be way wrong, though.
We're going to have it all set in stone hopefully tomorrow.
But I know Casey was trying to put a lot of last minute things together, and there were some things that were having to shift. So when we talked to her last week.
Bobby Knuckles says he'll be so excited to see us. You'll be here in 2 days, Bobby.
Miss you, Bobby. Tomorrow. He'll be here tomorrow.
Yes, so we're going to dinner tomorrow night with a bunch of us. So that's the good thing about Indiana. It's like all of a sudden, because the Alliance rallies up here right now. So a lot of the people that we know are here in town. That's what's cool about this area. As soon as the Alliance leaves, I think Grand Design, one of the Grand Designs are coming in soon. I think I saw on the board, but there is rally after rally after rally after rally for the next couple of weeks. So it's pretty cool. Even though we're not, that brand specific and that kind of stuff, we meet people that are up here because they're coming up for rallies or some kind of work or something being done. So it's just neat when you sit here and all of a sudden all these people just start showing up and go, "Hey, I'm in Goshen. I'm in Goshen." It's a pretty neat little area.
Melody, the grandbaby's birthday is definitely more important. The horses are pretty cool. However, grandbabies.
Just bring the grandbaby with you.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, the grandbaby's coming.
The grandbabies are both coming.
Those who glamp together. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
I haven't heard from you guys in a while. Seen you guys out and about.
Seen a lot on Instagram.
We've been keeping going around Ohio when we come back down. So maybe.
Or when we make it through, all our Ohio people are doing other things. It's crazy. Y'all have got to be coming up here to Indiana sometime soon for a rally, right?
So Autumn says Sutler's is her birthday. Chickateek is Lisa's birthday.
And my son, well, he's not coming anymore. Never mind.
Dwayne, Faith, and I are trying to make which one? You trying to make Chickateek or you trying to make Sutler's? What brand of batteries you guys going with? I can't tell you that. That's secret. You'll see that.
You'll see them when you're here.
You'll see them, but we're not supposed to really promote it a whole lot right yet because we're still in the trial stages and still in the playing stages. But I'm gonna tell you what, they're pretty neat, and they're small. A whole lot smaller.
Lots of power, but
a lot
in a small
of power.
package.
Just the other day, we sat with the air conditioner on for 9 hours in the dark, and I still had about 80% battery left over, and they charged up pretty quick. So that's all I can tell you. I'm not gonna tell you anymore. Shirley Atkins is here.
What made a key say? I lost it.
What about doing a big circle? We can't do the circle because in order to do a circle with 50 rigs, he doesn't want us to tear the whole field up because it is still his horse pasture.
I know what you was talking about.
We were going to do a circle when it was only 15 or 20 of us. But if for some reason the ground is wet, we don't want people going super big.
You know, it's not our house.
It's basically going to be, I'm going to try to mark off some places so we know everybody's got to park. And as you come in, we'll try to put you in those spots. So I think the circle would be pretty cool. We'd like to do a big rodeo, a roundup, whatever it is, but
a wagon.
It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's just, if we got 50 RVs together at 40-some foot long, it would go way, you know how big that place is.
Well, you could back them in or pull them in a circle. But still, because I don't know if you remember last year, Amanda, when you got out in front of us, Danny was going to try to park us along the fence, and then he was going to try to park other people so like our noses would be facing one another. Even though it doesn't look like it, it goes up as you get out towards the road and then comes back down because Danny was actually going to park his Cyclone over there.
So our goal is,
but like his nose was like way down on the ground, the back was way up.
Our goal is we're gonna back up against the fence, and then the rest of them are gonna come in. We're gonna be nose to nose with about a big wide path in the middle of it, and that's where we're gonna do breakfast and all that kind of stuff in the middle. So that's just what it looks like. We'll have to tell.
Once we get there, it may be something totally different. But the thinking is the smaller rigs maybe can park on that little hump, and it won't be so drastic as it is for the longer ones. Or who knows? Maybe we'll just have to get them over the hump. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
No, Derek, Autumn, whoever you are, no.
Shaking my head.
Yes, Melody. So why don't you go ahead and open that page up? Since you're helping me with the 1,000 Trails page, why don't you get the Creepers Are Us page? Get a big Creepers.
It's a skill.
Group.
He's just jealous. He doesn't have the skills like we do.
Mm-mm-mm.
But when you need to know something, where do you come?
Do they have beer holders, sweatshirts?
No.
You got to hold it in your hand.
Wayne had one last year, remember?
We'll see.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
I don't know if the farm has them, but we won't have them. Because he did have them.
It's good to see the Cotty Wamples travels on here. We can't wait to see you guys.
Harassing the wild berries.
Yes, we can't wait to see you guys back in October. You guys were a blast down in Texas, but you had to leave us a little early and head out west and enjoy the time up there that we didn't get to go to. So it'll be good to meet up with you guys again and have some fun out there.
See if you got that email with the HTT on it. Where's the phone?
What's next? Email soon.
Indiana's whose birthday? Must be Derek's. When's your birthday? Never mind. I'll find it on Facebook.
No doubt.
Uh-oh. There it is. Let's
Got
see
it.
that. Nice. That would match my camper perfectly.
I like that.
I like it too. We're not getting one, but I like it.
We will be getting one sometime soon. What do we got in there?
No rally this year. Going international for Fusion. Oh, fun. I can certainly send you over the details.
Aren't you following us on Facebook?
Maybe
Those who glamp together. We post all that stuff on our Facebook, all the events and everything that's going on there. So if we forget you, we don't put it out there. All
I'll
that
text
stuff
you the
is there.
information though. Let Future Solution know that I'd be happy to come haul off all the stuff they took out of yours.
It wouldn't take much to haul that off.
He sold most of the stuff that came out of ours.
Yeah, I got it. All right, we're gonna Melody.
Derek is June 8th. Peanuts June 10th. Did y'all know that?
Melody's gonna get the group up.
Uh-oh. There we go. We'll be
So anyway,
in business.
so we are going to like I said, we've talked to you guys before about caravans and what's called rallies for next year. We are trying to get 4 to 5 rallies up again next year. First of all, we're starting in Endless Caverns, and then we don't know 100% which way we're going to go. So
West, we're going west.
we're hoping all you guys will join us somewhere down the line, whether or not if you guys can make it to this camp out or that camp out or that camp out. We're going to try to take a couple people down from this place to that place, and then do our camp out, and then we're going to take a couple more and travel over here. If you can't make the caravan,
if you can't make the whole trip,
we're hoping you guys can drive
Do a
beeline
partial.
straight down and go down, or take part of it and then go back. So that's where FindUsCamping is going to start getting off to more, is going to more of the camp out. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy that, and we're going to find some cool places to go. So keep looking out, keep following us and finding out what we're doing as far as camp outs go.
the Fusions and New Mars played just fine, Tiffany. Hey, Shelly.
The new Mars.
There was what? There was actually another Fusion there. Can you believe it? One of the Newmar people's friends have a Fusion.
It's because he bought it from Steve.
There was 3 Newmars, 2
There
Fusions.
was 4 or 5 fusions there.
In our group?
No.
3. There were 3 Newmars and 3 Fusions.
So we were tied.
So it was a tie. Then there were some travel trailers and other things. But yes, everybody played well with one another.
Send me an invite to the Creeper Link. Lord of mercy. This Creeper Link. All right, Melody, that's up to you. That's your game.
We could absolutely collab an event in Ohio.
Who's that?
Joni Cox. Those who plan together.
Yes. I'm game for the Midwest leg. Of course you are. You're already out Midwest. Aren't you? You're out that way, so.
Don't count on me to remember all the time, because sometimes the brain's not always there, but doing pretty good. Yes, Team Fusion. Team Blue. We got a lot of Fusions on here.
Yeah, you guys need to start coming to all the camp outs so we can get pictures of all of them
the
together.
Fusions together. We did pretty good at the one at Endless, though. Like, we didn't even plan it, but we had, I don't know, there was like 8 or 9 of us in Fusions.
There's another Fusion here.
Uh-oh. Here we go. We know there's somebody else to do an Ohio event.
Well, I know there's going to be definitely one in Wisconsin in July.
It's going to be in July. The last week of July, I believe it is.
Don't quote us on the dates 100%.
I think it's in Egg Harbor. Something with
has
an egg.
Has anybody ever heard of Egg Harbor?
Something with an egg. But
Egg Harbor,
Egg
Wisconsin.
Harbor.
I thought it was all cheese out in Wisconsin, but evidently there's eggs too.
That's where they have their big annual food truck, and I don't know if it's beach or water, something to do with the water festival. It's that last week in July. So that is, we're not sure of all the stops in between.
Amanda, I've been to Pittsburgh many times. What is in Pittsburgh? Steel? There's not a whole lot in Pittsburgh. Minnesota. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. There was a guy here from Reneau last time, and that's what I was thinking.
No, that's up here. That's the blue truck.
See, I'm terrible at remembering people's names. I'm sorry. But yeah,
the
Minnesota.
3M Open PGA event.
PGA, if you're talking golf, you forget that. I'm nowhere near a golfer. In our sport, we bowl. So we throw the ball down the lane and the ball comes back. Golfing, you hit the ball and you go chasing it. I did a lot of chasing in golf, so I'm not much on golf.
Shelly, are you coming to the horse farm? I don't have the list with me. I don't remember this life's RV adventure. I want to say maybe yes. There's another Fusion right there.
Another 424 side patio.
All right, Dwayne, take care.
Have you? Oh, that's Nikki who's on the loose.
This is Dwayne. He's got to run. Somebody's checking in late. Oh, volunteering for 20 years at the PGA.
That's pretty cool. Yes, cheap reviews. That's him. I remember it now from Reneau.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're going to be in Vegas.
See, I remember.
We're going to be in Vegas in March or April. We're going to drive up to us.
Uh-oh. Kathy and Randy. Yay! I hope you are going to make it to the horse farm.
What'd you say?
This is Kathy. Remember, she said they didn't know if they could come to the horse farm because of his new job, but now she says it's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Shelly is coming to the horse farm.
The horse farm, I think, is going to be
It's going to be a
big.
hoot. It's going to be a hoot.
Nothing like parking out in a field with a bunch of horse manure. And no, they're not cleaning it up.
No, it's okay.
So let's see how many people. We have 33 on here. If you're coming to the horse farm, just say yes. I want to see how many yeses we can get on here real quick. That way I can just see how many of them are actually coming to the horse farm. So if you come to the horse farm in October, just hit yes real fast. Let me see. Yes, I know I'm burning up.
Maybe you should turn the air on.
I can't because it makes too much noise.
Woo! We'll need a fan then.
All right, Catawampus, we'll see you guys. Y'all be careful out there. Yes.
When in March? I don't know when in March for Vegas just yet. I know it won't be the week. It's going to be on a weekend.
We're bowling in a national bowling tournament, so we have to get.
We won't have the RV, but it won't be the weekend of the 20th, grandbaby's birthday. But it will be in March or April.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 yeses. That's it. We have 48 people. Where's everybody?
Not all on here.
I know y'all need to tell all these people to get on there.
Anybody? John Kenny, yes, you're coming to the horse farm. Yay! You're not on my list though. We need to work.
If you're coming, you need to text me or email me. Let me know because I need to get you on the list. Well,
it was June or July for bowling in Vegas, but we had to change our plans.
We're not.
That didn't work out.
We're going that way in June or July.
We are still going out to Vegas, but we're not bowling at that time. We're going to fly out and back for bowling early in the year.
Does anybody have any questions for us right now while we're going through the yeses, which is like a lot of yeses, which is awesome. So give us some questions. I need something to talk about today.
Melody, we've discussed this before on this page. We do like our little fusion community. However, we don't care what you're camping in as long as you're out there getting it done. She said, I feel like the black sheep, no fusion.
No.
We don't care what you're camping in.
I don't care if you're there in a tent.
We don't care what you're camping in.
If you're in a
as long as you're doing it and you're having a good time, that's all that matters. And y'all do have a good time. I've seen the pictures.
You're going to Vegas in November, John. That's a cool time to go. But does anybody have any questions for us? Put them all in caps so we can see them. I'm kind of like slow today because it feels like my batteries are running down for the last 4 weeks from
somebody hasn't been sleeping.
So it feels like I get charged a little bit during the night and then I'm out of energy. I'm charged a little bit. I'm out of energy. So sorry guys. I'm a little slow. I'm tired.
He never sleeps anyway, and I've added to that. So
has your ponytail skills improved? Yeah.
See, I did this by myself today. So if you'll notice it's off to this side, that's because this arm only gets up to here. So working with what I got.
I did figure it out after the live. I did figure out what I was doing wrong. I had it in my hand and I was trying to flip it around the wrong way. So yes, it has improved. I might not be able to get it square or center or up and down, wherever it's at, because she needs it.
It's a messy bun off to the side.
It's there.
It's there and it's not in my face. That's all that matters. Because if it was down right now, I'd be having a heat stroke. The shoulder is doing much better. Those who clamp together. We're not there yet, but
she can't smack me with it yet.
It's getting there. I can't. I do have a little bit of range of motion going on, though, which is good. I can definitely see a drastic improvement. So that's a good thing. Do you have downtime?
John, Roy? No. We did have downtime. I relaxed for a day and a half last weekend. I actually sat and...
He means like we talked about coming up there, right? Maybe not.
We said downtime. Remember, we did have downtime.
We were going to go up there. If we had a minute, we were going to go see them up north. Maybe it's going to, if I do, it's going to be, I don't know when you'll leave. Let's get some downtime. So maybe after Hershey, but before the horse farm. So keep that in your pipe, John Kenny.
How many RVers use snap pads? We do. And I'm gonna tell you, when I didn't think we needed them. I thought they were kind of a hoax. But as much boondocking we have done, we have bent one of our feet, one of the pads without the snap pads.
On concrete.
We had a little rock underneath there and bent the whole foot. So we were out in Oatman, Arizona, I think it was, and I got a picture of it. Whoever wants to see it, I'll show you how much they work. We were on a rock, and that thing just bent right around it because it was so rubbery. So snap pads are awesome. As far as giving you taller,
they don't do that.
It's not going to give you taller, but snap pads just came out.
He's so excited.
Snap pads just came out. I can't use them, but snap pads just came out with a thing that you can use your Anderson buckets underneath it and then put a snap pad underneath the Anderson buckets. So that is pretty daggone cool. We've been working with Anderson to see if they'll make us a bigger footprint because ours equal EQs and they're bigger and they won't fit on top of that. But a lot of people are afraid
for those of you that still have the Lippert feet that are smaller.
A lot of you guys are afraid that the snap pads will break on our Anderson buckets will break on the rocks. Snap pads fix that for you. Put a little rubber underneath there. So
yeah, so you can put a snap pad on the bottom of your bucket, and then your foot magnetically attaches to the bucket.
I think every camper should have snap pads.
So then it's non-slip.
Yes.
And it gives you that extra, so you don't have to extend your jacks so far.
Yeah, every camper should have snap pads, I believe. That's just my opinion. I'm not working for snap pads. We do have a link if you want to save some money, but
Joanne Schreiber, I have not seen a question recently from you, so maybe not.
Ask it again.
Yeah, what you got?
Put it all in caps so we can see it. It just sometimes the questions go by so quick. Vicky said we created a monster. Morgan is online now. The best place to stay near. Is there a Cracker Barrel? Yeah, there's one right down the road. There's a Cracker Barrel not too far away.
Are you a Harvest Host member? Because
there's a couple of Harvest Hosts here.
There is a Harvest Host in Goshen. It's like a produce stand, but I know it's a Harvest Host.
Doughboy, get some snap pads. You'll love them. You'll love them.
So the jack pad recall, Shelly, is they check.
Jack pad?
There's a your feet on your thing.
There's a bolt.
There's a bolt that goes up to the bottom that holds that foot on, and
if it's loose, they take it out.
They take it out, put Loctite, and put it back on. If it's not loose, then it's okay.
It takes 5 minutes. You can do it yourself.
So yeah, they've checked ours and they're good, I think. Yeah. Hey, Joyce Nichols from Hayes, Virginia. Wow. 6 adults, 7 kids.
Joanne wants to know where we're staying at Egg Harbor. I don't know what that place was called. I don't know yet because it's none of that set in stone yet.
It used to be called Egg Harbor Campground. It's it's 4 letters, H something T. Yeah, I'm helpful. It used to be called Egg Harbor Campground, but Sun or one of their subsidiaries, I think, bought it. I know that's about as helpful as nothing, but it's what I've got in my little brain.
Doughboy, get a Harvest Host membership. You'll love it. We use it all the time.
Oh yeah.
It's one of our best, or one of our favorite memberships. And we have a link to save you some money if you want to get it. But we use it a lot of times if we're traveling from one place to another. We'll always stop 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights at different Harvest Hosts. You'll love it. And no.
Oh yeah.
If you don't want
the RV Hall of Fame is also a Harvest Host. You can park there.
Yes. If you don't want wineries and breweries and distilleries, they have tractor museums. The museum right there. That's the RV museum. There's golf courses if you sign up for that one. There's churches. There's some of our friends are coming up. The Wildberries are coming up and they're staying at a K9 training school, which we stayed at before. So it's not just wineries and breweries if you don't want one of those. So
just a weekend warrior though.
It doesn't matter.
It's okay.
Doesn't matter. It's only $79 for the whole year. You go 2 nights at a Harvest Host, you pay for it.
We have a discount on our thing, I think. I'm not sure what it is, but I know there's a discount there. Hershey is. I don't have a calendar in front of me, John Kenny, but it's the week of I want to say the 13th to the 17th of September.
I don't remember when that one is. Derek, can y'all find that for me?
You can look in your calendar right there. I'm fairly certain it's the 13th to the 17th.
May, June, July, August. Hershey, Weird Hershey from the show is from 13th through 17th of August.
What's BDW? Harvest Host, BDW, and Thousand Trails, best 3 programs.
Boondocker's welcome. We haven't used
Somebody won't do that. I pay for
it.
it.
I didn't say I won't do it. I just haven't.
I pay for it, but we haven't used it. But we'll Harvest Host.
Harvest Host to Bond.
Look at me go. 13th to the 17th. Yay! We'll be at Harvest. Are y'all on 1,000 Trails people? Are you? Those who glamp together? As we're staying at the Hershey 1,000 Trails. I already have my.
Did they post the Tampa show? 17th to 21st. I know I looked last week and they weren't posting that yet. Who's going to Hershey? Yes. Let me know. Say yes if you're coming. If you plan, you don't need to be said stuff. If you plan on coming to Hershey, just say yes so we can know who's all plan on coming. Maybe if we
all get together,
if we all get our people together, we can maybe do a dinner,
breakfast,
whichever.
Well, we always say dinner, and then sometimes dinner ends up being late after the show, and people are tired. So maybe breakfast wouldn't be a bad idea.
Kenny Collins is coming to Hershey.
What? You're staying at the 1,000 Trails, Kenny? There's room for you there.
I'm in a key for the day.
At the one in Hershey.
I guess you guys
live
right
in.
There.
Yeah.
You guys live right there. Maybe we'll find a place to do dinner around there. Maybe you can help us out. Maybe we'll try to get all of our people to do dinner.
Fancy like that. That's right. Fancy like for sure.
So, all your Harvest Host people, where is the best Harvest Host you've ever been? I kind of want to know where the best view is. Who has the best Harvest Host view?
Look, everybody's going to be at the 1,000 Trails Hershey.
I mean, Hershey's huge.
As we get closer, we need to get everybody's information. We need to all
communicate. You have everybody's email.
I do. When we get there, we need to communicate.
If you're not coming to one of our rallies, we don't have your email, and you want to be on the email list. So when we say, hey, we're going to Hershey and we're going to do a dinner one night, if you're not coming, that's the only way we have your email is if you come to the meetup. So if you're not coming to a meetup, we don't have your email. Send us your email, FindUsCamping@FindUsCamping@gmail.com. We will put you on our list, and then when we do things like that, we will let you know. That way, if you're in that area, you guys can come. So FindUsCamping@gmail.com.
Tiffany, his name is Minnesota Doughboy. Not talking about a campfire doughboy.
Jimmy's not buying. No. Maybe Who's on a Loose is buying.
Did you say Waffle House? We will find a Waffle House. Man, Key, there is one right out. No, that's Tampa. Are there Waffle Houses in Pennsylvania? Get your 1,000 Trails. We got our 1,000 Trails.
We got ours 16 years ago.
Years ago.
Amanda, no. Jimmy's not buying yet.
Okay, so they said best Harvest Host they've been to is Honeyberry Farm in northern Minnesota.
Can I get a 45-foot rig there?
Has anybody seen Harvest Host? They shared one. It might be in Minnesota now that I think about it. It's a drive-in movie theater that's a Harvest Host. Now, how cool would that be, Fusion peeps? To be able to pull in and throw your deck down. We can all back in and everybody's watching. Throw your deck down and watch the movie from your deck. That would be awesome.
Brian Smoot is here.
Smoot's in the house.
We're at 45. We are 45.
You can stay hooked up. It really depends on the site you're at.
Oh. Autumn just said something about the Tampa dates, but I didn't see the Tampa dates.
I think that was Derek.
Well, whoever that is.
Where did it go? Derek said the 17th to the 21st.
The 2024 Super Show will be conducted January 17th to the 21st, 2024. Industry Day will be scheduled for the 16th. So there you go. So it's out now, 17th to the 21st. So mark that on your calendar. If you're in a Tampa area in January, we will be there. So it's time.
Oh, that's what she's talking about. I know. I'm on a whole different question. Joanne, yes, in most Harvest Host and Cracker Barrels, if there's room, you can stay connected.
We stay connected most of the time.
Yeah.
We can't stay at a lot of Cracker Barrels because we're just too long.
Big.
And we want to be able to eat dinner there, eat breakfast there, whatever, support Cracker Barrel. But if they have anybody there, we can't fit. So
if we're going to stay, we try to come in like right as they're closing so that we're not blocking up the parking lot. And we are at the front door ready to roll in and eat breakfast as soon as they open so that we can get out of the way, because they used to have RV and bus parking in the back, and there are all these angled sites, except our rig is as long as the parking spot. So either we have to disconnect or we don't fit there. I think the last Cracker Barrel we went with Who's on the Loose, and the parking spots were this way, and we pulled in together this way and blocked a whole section off. But we got there as they were closing, and we were at the front door when they opened. We ate breakfast and hit the road.
We were there before they opened, because they didn't open for like an hour after we woke up and went over there.
We thought they opened at 6, they opened until 7. I don't know, it was a mess. But we tend to stay at either a Harvest Host, or what I have found is that a lot of Bass Pros or Cabela's have amazing spots for us to park. And Lowe's and Home Depot usually have room. And if you call ahead, I always call. Okay, let me back up. Anywhere other than Harvest Host, you make a reservation. But anywhere we stay, Cracker Barrel, Lowe's, Home Depot, Cabela's, I always call ahead and just ask if they allow overnight RV parking. And then if they do, I ask if there's a particular place that they would like for us to park. Cabela's and Bass Pro usually have like RV spots, but the other places don't. Usually they just want you to stay away from the front door, the far corner of the parking lot, which is fine. And then I ask them if I need to come in, because some places want you to come in and check in, and some places just don't care. So that's where we go. And usually, because places like Home Depot and Lowe's, if you think about it, they get a lot of contractors, trucks, and trailers. So there's usually room for us in the parking lot. I say that, and then there's a Home Depot at home that we would never be able to get in and out of.
John, you're asking if we're coming to Oak Alley pre-Tampa. As far as right this second goes, if they'll allow us to come back, right now we will be there. So,
Sweet wine. My preference is sweet wine. I like this one. It's a white wine and it's peach.
Mine's empty.
The other one that
I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Tiffany has, I don't remember the name of it, but it's a red, but it's also sweet.
Tiffany, help us out. Are you here still? If you're here, yep, you're here. I see you just put something on there. What is the sweet red wine?
Oh, Doughboy Tiffany will be at
yes,
the
Tiffany,
rally next
Tiffany,
week.
you will meet Doughboy.
We're gonna have lots of people in Tampa too. We're gonna have a good time.
Yes. People are still yes. And Bobby Nichols is yes. The question is, Bobby, what are you
Irish
yesing on?
whiskey for me tonight. Whew.
I can't do all that right now.
You need your birth date and zip code.
Who's that?
Scared to even ask what that's about.
If you want to talk to somebody, usually if you put the @ symbol in front of them and then type their name, it will pop up on their side of it, so you guys can see that they're talking to them. So.
Tiffany likes the Showalters in the view there for Harvest Host.
Of course she did, because
Virginia.
We got you out of Tennessee.
John Kenny. They're talking trucks. That's what he's asking. What Vicky's asking for. John Kenny. Yeah, I have not emailed Kim, but yes, I will probably be at Webster before Tampa again.
We need to have
they will have me. That's where
we need to have a big thing there when we go there one weekend. We need to get everybody in the clubhouse and just
have
a big party.
John Kenny. What's people's names?
The ones with the bike. Butch and Penny.
Butch and Penny. They're coming to the horse farm. In case you didn't know. Exciting stuff.
Tiffany, somebody's asking where you are in Tennessee again. She is in
Cucumber Vodka. Gotta get your veggies in.
Where's Tiffany?
Tiffany is in Portland, Tennessee, right off of 65.
It is Sumner's Crest Winery. All right, I need some more questions. Anybody have any other questions? See, the bad thing, a lot of you guys we talk to every single day. So
I'm hot.
I know if you guys have questions, you'll ask us all the time because we get questions every day. But well, Brian, that's hard. Good TPMS for a good price.
Okay, so let me just say this. I don't think you need to spend millions of dollars. However, I'm going to go to his answer. There's a few things you don't skimp on. Brakes.
Let me turn the air on for you.
Tires. TPMS.
I use Easy Tire still, and
Which is old.
I've had Easy Tire for a very, 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 very long time. Tire Minder is out there now. You can use Tire Minder.
Is that too loud?
Can y'all hear the air conditioner? I just cut it on. Is it bothering everybody? Say yes, no. Air conditioner bothering everybody? Can you hear the air conditioner?
Because we're melting.
But anyway, any tire monitor system is fine.
5%.
Any tire monitor system is a good one to have. Just make sure you have it.
What do you have, Vicki? Yours is acting wonky.
Tiffany has, or Vicki has problem with her truck TPMS.
We've never stated a loves, Kenny. I hear good things about them, but we've not done it yet.
So Life's RV Adventures will be in Tennessee in a month. So make sure.
Stop and see Tiffany. Yes. Are you coming to the Keystone Rally, Shelley? Yes, I want to say yes. Because if so, Tiffany will be there. You can meet her and get all the 411 on the winery.
Joanne wants to know, another question is, when you stay hooked up to your truck, do you put your stabilizers down for the night? We do sometimes put our front ones down just to stabilize it, just to get the weight off the truck. That's it.
Now, if it's way off level, not that it matters to the RV, but you feel like you're in a fun house. If it's really cockeyed, we'll disconnect the truck and level out. But if we're just trying to stabilize, we'll put the front ones down and then just put the back ones down until they hit, just to keep it from being wobbly.
Don't level it. Just try to find a level spot when you're there.
I mean, sometimes you can, especially like in Harvest Host. Some of them it's just not level, and they don't use the Harvest Hosts don't usually care if you disconnect.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Good, because I'm sweating.
Robertson King. That's the sweet red wine. Thank you, Tiffany.
They had a small community. TST.
I don't know a lot about roadside assistance if your tow vehicle goes down. Sorry. If anybody else has any experience in that. I hear people talk about Good Sam's, and I hear people talk good, and I hear people talk bad. I don't have an opinion because I've never had to use it. And I do know Carl and Jenny Nelson, when their trailer hitch broke and dropped their trailer in the road, they had to get the RV towed off the road, just off the road, until they could get the hitch and get back on. And I want to say it was like $1,200 just to tow the crazy trailer from the side of the road off. And they were at a stoplight, so I don't mean miles. I mean like just to pull it off the road. So keep that in mind.
Well, some people stayed in the Loves.
20 RVs in the Home Depot parking lot. That's crazy. See, and that's the problem. 20 people show up and then they give the rest of us a bad name. And then when we just want to spend a night, like I just need a place to lay my head for the night, they say no.
She won't make it to the Keystone now.
Aww.
Bobby says, come to the horse farm. Yes, everybody come to the horse farm. We would love to have everybody that's on here come to the horse farm.
She's coming to the horse farm.
I'm just saying everybody.
Or Chincoteague. There's only a few spots left for that. TST works good, John Kenny says.
Another newbie question. Is there bad at the bump outs when hooked up to? No. If you're twisted, if you're really, really twisted, I don't think I'd put my slides out. If it's pretty level, it's good. But I'm going to tell you something. We go to all these dealerships. We go to all these rallies. We go to all these.
Depends on who you ask.
They pull the campers around with the slides out. So
makes me a nervous wreck. However, if we're pulled over for the night and we're hooked to the truck, we may not pop all the slides, but we'll at least pop the bed slide and usually the slide that we're sitting in, just so that we can maneuver around in here comfortably.
Yeah, we try to level as much as we possibly can before we put our slides out. But thanks, that's a great question because a lot of people ask that. He's a GMC.
He uses their tire pressure sensors that came with the truck. I totally understand that, Shelley. They were a little late getting it out. And yes, John Kenny.
He loves
the Goodyear Endurance. And we've had, God knows, and you too, I'm sure, John, you've had trailers forever and ever, like your work trailers. We used to go through tires on the trailers for work like crazy. These Goodyears have been his favorite tire on any trailer, RV, anything we've ever had.
I got a lot of miles out of them. The thing is, you need to keep the right air pressure in them. If you don't keep the right air pressure, they're not going to last that long. So get the Goodyear Endurance. We've loved it. I've already made travel plans.
She had already made plans when the rally info came out. But she's coming to the horse farm.
There's another one for Goodyear tires.
You have a 428, Shelly? Kitchen side.
TPSP.
So your slide isn't level or the RV is not level? Which makes the slide unhappy? Just wondering. Because knock on wood, our kitchen slide hasn't been a problem. Our bedroom slide gave us a fit for a while.
Yeah, that's fixed.
But that is fixed and it is happy now.
Anybody else have? She said, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the kitchen slide.
So that slide.
It hasn't been exactly level recently. I guess I don't understand what
Kitchen slide is having some issues now. It hasn't been exactly level recently. Meaning your slide is not level?
Ours is good.
Now you got me looking.
Right now, I'm just got to get my trailer out of the shop. Camping World has it for 2 weeks. Oh, you're talking about inspection for the blowout.
Yeah.
Find another dealership.
Oh, the RV hasn't been very level lately. Are you having problems with your leveling system, or you're just in really unlevel terrain?
If you're on really unlevel terrain, we use the Anderson levelers to help get one side up if you need that. Well, if you're at too much of an angle, it may, because that's a long slide, that's a heavy slide. So try to level yourself as much as you can and see what it's doing.
And also check your cables to make sure they're not loose. We had one that got loose and it had to be adjusted. The slide still worked just fine, but it was sagging really bad.
Anybody have any questions about the campouts? What do you call it? What are we trying to do? The caravans, anything like that next year? Anybody have any questions? Are you guys interested in that kind of stuff? We want to get it going. We want to have you guys travel along with us and travel. So let us know.
Yeah, she's not been in the most level places. She's been moving back in.
Well, the bad thing about a 45-foot camper, we've noticed, especially these, they twist a lot if you're not level a lot.
And it's hard to get them level in some
The camper
places.
will say it's level, and our door between the kitchen and the garage won't shut. So we've had to come back down and try to level a little bit different, try to get it square. So the problem was being that big, the shell of it has to be square for it to work.
No, I did not look into the place in Iowa. I'm going to plead drugs because I don't remember. I remember talking about Iowa because we said we had been there, and then we said no, it was Idaho that we had been to, not Iowa. But we did go to Iowa. Okay, I'm going to need a reminder.
You might need to email her.
You might need to just see me next week and give me all the information.
I'm going to park right now on this level and opened up okay. I need to see how it will do when I close it. That's when it hangs up. Yeah, usually if you're pretty level, you're going to see that it works pretty good. But when you're unlevel and that thing twists, we're trying to talk to Keystone now about the twisting of them a little bit.
Listen to Derek. We tend to lift the exterior stairs and level from the inside of the garage doors out of square. I have tried this. I have a love-hate relationship with that door to the garage. I've got the Anderson blocks, and now I have more wood blocks. You have the Anderson levelers, the curvy ones. They're my favorite.
plan on some time
I'll
here.
do my best, John.
John, how about if you just come to my house and fix that porch that you said I need you to help?
He can't afford that right now, John.
Come to the house. I have a boondocking spot there for you. You can work on that roof. Yes, John.
He's going. No. Brian Smith's got his work scheduled. I will let you know as soon as we have some dates that aren't in Jello, Brian. That is something I have to work on. We have a call
Not this Friday.
next week, so I have to try to nail down some dates for 2024.
John, I need a truck. I will come pick you up and take you to the house if you fix the garage, if you fix the shed, if you fix the roof.
You have to have the checkbook to fix the roof. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's
I
not free.
already have all the parts. I just have to pay him. So I will pick you up and I'll get you down there. Caravan would be an awesome idea. Depends on what time of the year. It's all year. It's going to be a year trip.
Dakota's,
We're going.
And Dakota's, the South Dakota. We're supposed to, so the rough plan, Joanne, is from Vegas up through Idaho to Montana,
We're going to stay
And
at Yellowstone,
then-
right outside of Yellowstone.
Yellowstone Glacier, South Dakota, and end in Wisconsin. Those are the only definites I have. And again, they're not for sure, but that's what we think it's going to be.
Kenny Collins, no, I'm not going to wash your truck, but I'm ready to drive that truck.
It's not a
So
car wash.
we need to get a video of me driving that truck sometime soon.
The horse farm is not the place for you to drive the truck.
No,
You're going to be around home, Kenny, when we come back.
we're going to be in
We're going to
Chesapeake,
be there in July.
July
4th of
4th
July.
weekend. So
I'm with you, Autumn.
at least it sounds like me talking to Derek about what?
Oh, so you have the buckets. So Shelly, you're not coming to the rally.
That whole route's messing her up.
Well, because I'm thinking we're going to be there. We could show her. That's what I'm going to say. Check out the Anderson levelers. We have a video on them, I believe. So he laughed at me, but they're shaped like this. They're thick on one end and they're thin on the other. So let's say your driver's side is low, then you would put them and drive all three tires up onto them so that then side to side you're level. So then it makes it easier to level front to back. I can email, I do have your email. I can email you a link to the video if you don't find it, but I'm pretty sure there's a video about them. And it might help your problems when you're really off level.
It helps us a lot. Time.
Yes.
That's all your questions. Oh, did they find it?
Oh, there you go. There you go, Derek. Just threw you a link up there for the Anderson levelers.
Is that our link, Derek?
No, Tiffany, unless it rains, you won't need. Yeah, I think it's the video.
Do I need
You don't need
boots?
boots, the horse farm, unless it rains.
If you bring Bobby, you'll probably need some boots because he's full of it.
Yeah, it would be nice if they made a 3-pack, but they don't. Oh, and they are on our Amazon store. That's right. Yeah, and let me just tell you, so this isn't a sales pitch. Jimmy wanted those crazy Anderson levelers, but they're like $50 a piece or something outrageous. And back when we had our travel trailer, we had all the orange blocks. I was like, yeah, they're $50 a piece. Well, you need 2 of them. That's $100. We've already got these orange blocks, blah, 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 blah. And so I spent the whole season out there, stacking up orange blocks 1 high. And then he'd back up. It's like, oh, no, we need more. And so I'd stack them 3 high and, get them in the pyramid so you can back right up on them. Oh, no, too much. Pull up, back up again. We'll do 2. And then we got the Anderson levelers. And I was like, oh, my God. I don't know why I waited so long. These are worth every penny. They're amazing.
And yes, we do use it with the auto level, the 6 point. If
because I hate to have my
we
tires.
We don't
hanging in
use
the
it
air.
unless it's really far off. If it's really far off, we will do it on there.
Really,
So
Derek?
it's okay. It's all fun. Derek can put out his videos if he wants. So, if you guys can help us in 2 weeks, which will be, as I was just looking on my calendar, it will be the 14th of June. I need y'all's help to get 100 people. So when we post our live, and we're going to go live, please share it as many times as you possibly can. Let's shoot for 100. We have a hell of a village here. You guys have helped us fill up all the campouts. See if we can get 100 people on this live. We want everybody on there as much as possible. So,
Joanne said bring carpet to put underneath. Yeah. So if y'all saw our video in Florida where we got stuck, well, we didn't, but our friends did. My Anderson levelers were completely in the mud. They were like when I tried to pull them out. It was disgusting.
Yes, Derek. We know you don't have videos, but you probably have content for it. You just haven't put the video out yet.
Oh.
You guys are the shorts and the real masters, though.
And the buckets are expensive too. Yes.
But we've had buckets forever.
So let me say this. We have had buckets forever, and we did have one break because we broke it. It did not collapse while we were on it. And it didn't break. So like, you know how they have that little lip around the top that your foot sits down in? The top, one of the little lip cracked off on one side because we needed to lower the nose and get that bucket out of the back jack before we put it on the truck. And we didn't do that. And once we got on the truck, Jimmy's like, I'm not backing up. And I could almost get it out, but not all the way. And so when he pulled off, it broke that lip off. And even at that, even saying it was our fault, we broke it. We emailed a picture to Anderson and said, this is broke, and they shipped us a new one, no questions asked.
So I still use that bucket at the house.
We do. So they are expensive, but in my opinion, they're worth it. And we've had, ours are almost orange. They're so faded from the sun. We've had them forever.
So we are way past our hour mark, and I know you guys are probably wanting to go to bed. I'm exhausted
And you're ready to go to bed.
Just because I haven't slept. So I want to thank everybody that keeps coming on here. Takes up their time on Wednesdays to come chat with us and talk to us.
Hate it when your lip cracks.
We appreciate every one of you guys. It takes a village, and that's what we're going to keep saying. It takes a village to do what we do. We can't do it without every one of you guys. So we thank every one of you guys for helping us. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be who we are. We love it when you guys share everything. All our videos, our reels, our shorts, and all.
And I love it that you all are all talking amongst each other, even though you don't all know each other yet.
Well, a lot of people know each other through all of this.
They do, and a lot of people are going to meet at the rally, and then a lot of people are meet at the horse farm, which makes my heart happy. So
that's what FindUsCamping is all about. It's not just finding us; it's finding all of you guys. So it's finding everybody together, and the more. What are you looking for?
My phone.
The more that we can keep all you guys together. It's getting to be a tight community, and we're hoping that we can get everybody either at Hershey to go to dinner or either at Tampa, whichever one it is, or both. So thanks again for everybody, what you do. If you can, share everything that we post out there. We try to make people laugh. We try to give people tips and tricks. That's what it's all about. And we're hoping to get this caravan up and running and going in 2024 and 2025. So, yes, it's all about you guys. It's not just about us. And I can't say it enough. And Lisa talk about it all the time. We tried to find the name of our people and the villagers. The village is what it's all about. We just can't do it without all of you guys. So we appreciate every one of you guys. And don't forget.
We're going to call it our village, Shelley, not our village.
Yes. June 14th, we're going to do it again. And if you guys can share it and let everybody know, my goal is 100 people. I want to see 100 people. If you guys can help us get to that 100, we've gotten 48 or 49 as our max. So if we can get to 100, that would be great. So,
well, we'll see a group of you next week at the rally. And then those of you that we don't see at the rally in person next week, see the rest of you the following week right here.
And then we'll all talk about the rally that you guys missed.
Oh, that's not nice.
But anyway, guys, until the next time we see you camping.
Safe travels, y'all.
Bye, guys.